Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'll be making an Indian dessert called Rasmalai. It's a sweet Indian dessert, but I'm making it in a different way. I'm making it with bread. So we're going to need milk. I've got 1 pint or 2 pints of milk. You can use more, the more the better. I am going to use more. This is just to show you. I've got, this is optional, almonds, pistachio nuts, bread of course, sugar. I don't need this much sugar, but I'm going to test it while I'm cooking because I don't want it too sweet. And I also got a pinch of cardamom powder. And we're going to be in the pan and a spoon. So let's begin. So now that you can see it's begun to boil, when it's proper boiling we need to take it down to the lowest heat and keep stirring until this milk has reduced to half of this quantity. So now it's half. When it gets to a bit more, like a bit, like 1/4 of its amount, we need to, that's when the milk will be thickened up. And try and scrape off the edges, the milk off the edges. That will make it quicker. That will make it quicker for you for the milk to thicken up. Okay, keep stirring. Keep stirring. I want to use a wooden spoon. It's better for me. Doing this really helps thicken the milk up quicker. So we can begin to adding the sugar, but I'm gonna add half of this in first. That's it. I will do a taste test later. Just keep stirring until I'm gonna add. I get on a taste test. It's not enough sugar, so I'm gonna add a bit more and re-stir that again. That's enough milk, sugar. I mean, you can adjust the sweetness according to your likes and preferences. This is enough sugar for me. Keep doing the same until the milk has reduced its quantity to half the amount. Now that we can see, the milk has reduced a bit, but the sides are very, very sticky. You need to take all this off, as you can see. Just use the milk a little bit and just, it's dry now, so just put the milk up a little bit and just scrape off the edges. I'm going to add a pinch of cardamom powder now. This is optional, but it will taste better if you add. We just need to just stir until the powder has dissolved, like this. And also keep on scraping the sides off once they're going along. This does take a lot of time and you need a lot of patience to make this. I'm going to add in my pistachio nuts. You can add half of it. I leave the other half for garnishing in the end. Or yeah, I'll leave the other half for garnishing in the end. And you can also add in the almond nuts. Leave maybe half for garnishing later on. And stir that well. As you can see, that's looking really good. It's looking really nice. Let that cook until it had lowered a lot more, because as you can remember, it was up here. Now it's reduced this much, so it's getting there slowly. But still carry on scraping off the edges and be patient. The milk needs to go really, really thick. That's when it's still, as you can see, a bit to go really thick. Taking care of your milk mixture, as you can see, it's beginning to thicken up. Look, that's good. We need to keep on. One circle. It's better when it's thick bread. This is, I think this is medium. Look, that's it. Perfect circle, but this is really light. But another one can fit, yes. You can use anything. You can use a glass mold. You don't need this shape. You can use a glass, like a put the glass upside down and make circle shapes. This doesn't really. Put that aside and do that. But also, while doing that, keep an eye on the milk mixture. As you can see, it's nearly getting to the consistency that we want, but we still have to wait for a bit more. Back to the bread. Again, one circle. There. One and two. Here we go. Carry on doing this until all the breads have been done. Here we go. That's it. I made with all the bread. You can choose how much you want to make, but I've got 12. As you can see, this is exactly what you want. And then just flatten it like that, so ends. I'm going to use my wooden spoon, more effective. Do another half, that bit more down, then we can start. keep checking back. Now I'm back. Now you can see the milk has really reduced. Start to scrape off. I let that cool down before I add in the bread Rasmalai. Now that you can see, it's cold, become cold, we can start getting the bread pieces, and for like 1 minute, at least a minute, get it coated with the mixture. Not too much at a time, not too many at a time, just mix, let it mix, turn around. Let the milk actually infuse into the that's it. Now we need to get a metal spoon and slowly, now it's gone really soft. We need to transfer this into a container. Slowly lift up, transfer. Now they've gone really soft. So you need to become very delicate with them, or they're gonna break. Now that one batch is done, last batch, which is the last bit of the bread. You can use more bread if you like. I've used 12. Same thing, slowly let it mix into the milk. Turn it over in time, or it's too hard. Look, already gone soggy, so you need to turn over in time. This won't be exactly the same taste as the real ones, as I'm using bread, but it will be a similar taste. That's it. Then over the roast. That's it. And the Rasmalai is done. Now I'm gonna, the little bit pistachio nuts I had left, I'm gonna pick the garnish. It's not necessary, just to make it look good. And also my almond nuts, had a few left. Almond nuts are optional. That's it. Hope you liked my recipe. See you again next time.